Alright, hello and welcome. So, today, Baro is back, so let's talk about all the stuff that he's got. Obviously, this is the new format for those of you that did not catch last time, so let me know what you think. I have tweaked a couple of things to hopefully be a bit better. With that, let's get started. We have two new items today. We have the Prism and Avarice, which, I'm just going to spoil it for you. Buy them. Get them. We're going to show them later in this video, because they're new. Get them. Do it. The regular Naberice is already really good, and these are just a better looking version of the regular Naberice, which are around for Halloween. Get these. They're not coming back until next year, probably around Halloween, so get them. Just gonna say that right now. That's fashion, so it's not gonna get a check mark, but get them. Aside from that, with the we have the Atmos earpiece, which is already they're like fucking cat ears, they're elf ears, whatever the fuck. If you want to do that to your operator, that's the thing you can do. We're going to show them, and that's the thing that you can have happen. And then we have the Atmos Mask, which if you were born in the dark, molded by it, if you hadn't seen the void until you're already a man, you're definitely already going to pick that up. So that's fine. Aside from that, we have Primed Heated Charge, which is very, very good, especially now. If you're looking to farm Terralists and you want to do the absolute most damage possible, they are weak to radiation damage. So with that, Primed Heated Charge becomes the de facto mod to add, along with an electric mod in all of your secondary weapons if you are going to be shooting it at a Terralist. And also if you really fucking hate Bombards. So that, highly valuable, especially in the current events of Murder Those Damn Terralists. Also, for those wondering, I will be doing a guide on that for killing and capturing them. So, no worries. Aside from that, we have Buzzkill, Sweeping Serration, and Maim. These, in general, especially with how easy they are to get now. If you're going to kill Terralists, don't get these, because you can get these from killing Terralists, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of these, except for maybe Sweeping Serration from the Terralist. So if you're going to be doing that, probably pass on these. However, Sweeping Serration is very, very useful for the Tigris Prime, so if you really want to get it, that's probably the one of the bunch that I would suggest. Other than that, the Prisma Gorgon is basically just mastery fodder. There's no real merit to actually shooting it at an enemy besides, hey, it's a Gorgon, that's okay. And then we have the Prisma Dual Cleavers, which are not only mastery, they are quite good melee weapons. Unfortunately for them, they are maybe not as, like, amazing as they would otherwise seem, because there are so many fucking amazing dual swords, but that doesn't really take away from them being real good. So that is part one of the PC stuff, so let's move on to part two, which is here. We have the Prisma Jet Sentinel Wings, which are okay, the Koi Sentinel Tail, which is fine. We have the Katir Sindana. This is the one that's dirty and that I hate. The other Katir Sindanas are much better in my opinion, but whatever. And then we have a credit booster, which is neither here nor there. Honestly, I would never get a credit booster from Baro, as that just seems like a gigantic waste of time. You'd be better off, like, if you're going to go farm the ducats, if you spent that time instead farming credits, you'd have got the credits you would get from the credit booster. It's basically boiling down to exactly that. And then we have the Dark Sword Day of the Dead skin. I don't know if that is possible to be used on the Dark Split Sword. If it is, maybe worth it. Otherwise, the Dark Split Sword is like just 100,000,000% strictly better than a single Dark Sword, so yeah, probably a hard sell on a regular Dark Sword considering it sucks. Otherwise, we have the Day of the Dead Kavat armor, which is okay. It's fine. If you're going to use cats, it's a fine looking armor. I like the regular armor more. So that about does us for PC, and then we're going to show console. Console got a nice array of things. They have the Argyle display, which those look pretty nice. The Hydrate Immortal skin, which is neither here nor there really for me. I don't really like the way it looks on the Prime, personally. We have the Katir leg plates, which are phenomenally good armor. They go on many Warframes quite well, usually only really being outdone by the other Katir leg armor in certain cases, in my experience. And then we have the Katir Kavat armor, which is fine, and the earpieces for the operator, which, if you want earrings for your operator, that's the go-to. The Raza Sindana, which looks fantastic, though the little buckles on it will not attach to all Warframes in, like, a way where you will feel good about it if you have even a little bit of OCD. And then Prisma Arrows, though I think the Katir Arrows are much better. Temple Royale, which is an amazing stance that I would highly suggest you get, but the price on Baro might be a little high. Might be a little hard to convince if you're not someone that really loves heavy blades. Probably not worth it to you, though that stance is fantastic. And then for part 2 of console, we have Astral Twilight. Do not farm this. Just go farm Kuva instead, and an Astral Twilight will eventually fall into your lap. Vermilion Storm, which is not worth getting, and then Fanged Fusillade, which is, again, it's another slash mod. It's neither here nor there, and for those of you on console, you are going to be getting Terrorless soon, so you're going to be able to farm the slash mods, no problem. Then we have the Prisma Veritux, also known as 3000 Mastery, the Prisma Angstrom, which is also known as 3000 Mastery, and you guys also have the Day of the Dead Kvad Armor, which is fine. And you also have the Dark Sword Day of the Dead skin, which is also fine. Everything I said about those, of course, applies to the console version as well. So, with that, let's go look at the stuff that's new. So, we have the Prism and Avarice. This, oh, I just love how it looks. I'm a big fan of the regular Avarice, and this is just a purely better looking version of it. It's so nice. Like, the pulsating energy on it, like, just the whole... The Prisma Dew on these is great. I love it. So let's just see some random colors in here. First, let's do the XL colors, which I think look quite nice. They're very shiny. If you want to go, like, prime colors on these, like a gold is going to suit you very, very well. So you will not be disappointed. Other than that, like, they just, in general, they just hit colors so well. Even better than the regular Avarice, which... I'll be honest, if there's anything I was expecting to get a Prisma version, it was absolutely not these, and I'm so glad they did it, because they're so nice. Like, obviously, the Avarice are not going to go on, like, every Warframe or anything silly like that, but, like, the Warframes that they are very well suited for, like, for example, Necros, they're going to be real good there. Like, I'm nearly 100% certain that these are going on my Necros Prime, like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I very, very much like them and would highly recommend them. Besides that, let's go look at the operator stuff. Alright, so for the operator stuff, it is worth noting I'm not going to be showing off colors for this stuff. At least not more than one at a time. This is, these are the earpieces. They exist, I guess. They're fine. I guess, yeah. It's, I mean, sure, right? Like, at some point, like, sure, I guess. It's, like, just a silly thing to put on your operator. This is a metallic channel. And, like, that's okay. I will never be using these, personally. Like, it's just not going to happen. But they do exist. And just because we're already here, this is what the mask looks like as well. But, yeah. It is a thing. Those do exist. So if you were looking to get those... have at it, I suppose. And with that, that is going to do it for the Baro breakdown today. I am going to be streaming later on. I hope you will join me, and I will see you tomorrow otherwise. Tomorrow should be the Gara video. If it is not tomorrow, it will be the next day. So, I will see you guys later.